Your boy has finally got Prime.
Hello there, Stevos, and welcome to Weekly Vlog 122. The King of YouTube is back, and I'm not on about that guy you just saw. Oh no, I'm on about this dude, the OG King of YouTube, the GOAT. Anyway, so yes, very big hello to all my lovely viewers and supporters out there. I hope you guys are doing very well. It is Monday morning and I'm starting off my day by out on the backfield as usual, taking Buddy for his first walk of the day. It's not bad. I mean, it's not warm. I mean, the sun is out, but it's not yet that warm to the point where I'm turning into ash. So yeah, I mean, it is going to get exceptionally warm today. It is supposed to be around about 30 degrees, but yeah, not good. I mean, there are other parts of England that are seeing up to 40 degrees today because climate change. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm currently taking Buddy out for his first walk of the day around the backfield. So Buddy has got some water and he's also got some food for his breakfast as well. Here you go, Buddy. There you go. Oh, there we are. Thirsty after that walk, Buddy? Yeah, nice and thirsty. You're hungry now? Most likely. Speaking of breakfast, I'm just about to have some breakfast of my own. Today I'm having some chocolatey square cereal. Just made myself a cup of tea and just about to take my morning medication. Currently watching The Simpsons on Disney+. So it is the middle of Monday morning and I'm currently on my way to the Harvester at the Cooper Dean in Bournemouth as I'm heading off to see my support worker Joe and my friend Nick as well. Possibly we may be seeing another of Joe's clients called Matthew as well. And obviously today we're going to have some brunch. We're going to sit down, we're going to talk about like future plans, future goals and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do, really, just have a bit of a conversation on that. But I will show you though what I had for my breakfast, for brunch, because I've already had breakfast, but I'm going to have some brunch. I'll show you what I had for brunch at the Harvester right now. So for breakfast at the Harvester at Cooper Dean in Bournemouth, I've got some baked beans, some hash browns, some black pudding, some sausages, some bacon, some fried egg, and I've also got some scrambled egg as well. Monday afternoon, a little bit longer than expected, but I'm finally back home after seeing my support worker. It was just talking about infinite goals and finite goals as well, and just understanding the differences between them both, and it's sort of a bit of a self-reflection on my life and how it affects me and stuff like that. But I walked back home and it is sweltering hot out there, so Buddy is gonna have to go for his next walk a little bit later on today because it is sweltering hot out there and it's not good for dogs neither to be out in this heat. But I'm in my room, I'm chilling out. I've just been checking social media and messaging some people as well. And I've also got a Monster Punch which I got yesterday from the shop, which I've had in the fridge since last night downstairs. So I've taken that out of the fridge and I've started drinking that as well. So I'm currently on my Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus device, and obviously there's the continue watching tab. I've got EastEnders to watch from this week, because if I go into this, obviously you've got today's episode on there already, the 18th of July, and you've also got the 19th of July, the 20th of July, and the 21st of July. Now the reason why these episodes are on there already is because obviously the BBC are allowing EastEnders fans to watch these episodes in advance due to the sports coverage that is happening across the BBC from during the summer. So Yeah, which I think is good. I think it's a good thing. It means that you can catch up and watch EastEnders anytime you want, really, on the BBC iPlayer, even if you do watch them in advance before they're even shown on the TV. So I'm going to watch all 4 episodes of this week's episodes of EastEnders on BBC iPlayer right now, starting with today's episode, of course. So the UK at the moment is currently facing a heat wave with high temperatures of possibly getting up to around about 40 degrees, which is not normal for the UK to experience temperatures like that. Yeah, definitely not. But I just came across an article by BBC News on Instagram right here. And it says how to get to sleep in a heat wave. The first one, by the way, is no napping. No napping keeps your routine and saves sleep until bedtime. I've already broken that rule because I already took a nap earlier. So, the other ones, by the way, some good advice, is draw the curtains and close windows from sunlight during the day to keep rooms cool. So there's that one. Stay hydrated by drinking water throughout the day, but avoid drinking large amounts before bed. Chill your socks, so cooling your feet lowers the overall temperature of your skin and body. And the final one is, if you're struggling to sleep, get up and do something calming. Just don't be tempted by your phone. So there we are. There's a little bit of advice there for keeping cool in a heat wave. Now, obviously, by the time this video goes out, obviously the heat wave would have been done and dusted. But it's always good, though, to keep this kind of advice in this YouTube video, because you never know. There might be another heat wave coming up again soon in the UK. I really hope it's not over 40 degrees again like it is right now in some parts of the UK. But there we are. There's some advice to keeping cool and keeping hydrated and stuff in a heat wave. For dinner this evening, I have got some quiche with some chips and some sausages and baked beans. For dessert this evening, I have got a cornetto strawberry ice cream. And no, this is not an Edgar Wright movie that you guys are watching, so don't expect zombies or the police force to be coming out in the next scene of the vlog, because this isn't an Edgar Wright movie. This isn't Shaun of the Dead. Monday night, just want to give you a couple of bits of updates. So first of all, Kyra update for you. You may remember like 22 vlogs ago was the last time that Kyra made an appearance in the weekly vlog. What I will confirm is that she's gone off, she's done her own YouTube vlogs and stuff like that, and obviously you guys have been seeing that if you do subscribe to her channel. And obviously there's been things that have gone on away from YouTube, away from social media and stuff, which I'm not going to go into detail. I do know about, but I'm not going to go into detail because it is private, it is personal, and I do respect that. Obviously Kyra has been unable to see me over the last few months, and also as well, she has been focusing on some other bits and pieces as well. So what I can confirm is that me and Kyra are planning to meet up again very soon. We don't know when exactly, but it will be soon, okay? And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to spending more quality time with Kyra again, because I really have missed spending quality time with her. And also as well, I have missed making content with her as well to post on my YouTube channel. Obviously, if you do want to go back and revisit any of the old vlogs that do feature me and Kyra in, if you are missing the Steve and Kyra fix, then feel free to check out the playlist on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial, which is the Steve Vlogs with Kyra playlist. And obviously all the videos that I do with her are under that one handy playlist right there. So that's one update. Also as well, I want to thank Kyra because she recommended me this speaker as well, which she used on her Twitch stream last week when she did a pool stream. And obviously I was in need of a Bluetooth speaker myself, and it's very small, very compact, very loud as well. So I really do appreciate that a lot. So a massive thank you to Kyra for recommending me that. If you do want this, by the way, I'll leave the link in the description box down below as well, so that you guys can go off and purchase it. I mean, normally it's around about £17.99, but I got mine as it was on a deal for £12.59, so which weren't too bad. Anyway, a massive thank you to Kyra for recommending me that speaker. Another update I want to give to you, I want to say a massive shout out to my two friends. First of all, a massive shout out to my friend Kim, and a massive shout out to her friend and also my friend now, which is Damon, who is, I believe, a new subscriber to my YouTube channel as well. So a massive thank you to Damon for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Really do appreciate it, and I really hope he's enjoying the back catalogue of so many hours of content that I've done for my YouTube channel, because honestly there's been so much content that it's just endless at this point. But yeah, massive thank you to him for subscribing. Me and Damon, we have been talking on Instagram. My friend Kim recommended me to him, so he followed me on Instagram a couple of days ago, and ever since then we've been talking about Marvel, we've been talking about Star Wars, we've been talking about DC, we've been talking about horror movies, we've been talking about gaming, we've been talking about music and musicals and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been amazing. It really has been amazing to actually get to know someone that's got a lot in common with me as well, which is really nice. And to be honest, my friend Kim did kind of reference him to me a couple of weeks ago when I started talking to her on Facebook, and she did say to me about him and how me and him would get on really well. So yeah, it's very interesting, to be honest, that there is someone out there that likes to do the same things as me. So we have spoken about the possibility of maybe meeting up. So me, Kim and Damon will hopefully meet up in the next few weeks, which will be very interesting to see, and see where we go from there. I mean, it'll be fantastic. I know it will be fantastic, and I know that we'll get on really well. I mean, you know, they are both into kind of the same things as what I'm into, so like they're very chilled, very laid back. They like to go to the cinema, they like to hang out in a pub or in a restaurant similar to me. They like to hang out and chill at Bournemouth Beach or Bournemouth Gardens and stuff like that. So whatever we get up to, I'll be happy with doing, especially when I'll be spending time with them as well. So it'll be really nice. I'm really thankful and a pleasure to meet them as well. Yeah, it'll be really good. So that's planned for the next few weeks. Whether I vlog that or not, we'll see. If not, then I'll talk about it in the vlog. But you know, maybe if they are happy with appearing in my YouTube video, then they can feature. They can feature in it. So yeah, so that's another thing. No pressure, by the way. No pressure. I'm not going to pressure anyone into featuring in my YouTube videos. Of course, I never do. You know, if they're happy to feature in my YouTube videos, I'm happy to film with them. If not, I respect it, of course, as always. I do respect it. Another thing, podcast, very quick. Podcast coming out today by the time this video goes out, Monday the 25th of July 2022, 4 PM UK time on Spotify, Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts. Just search for Steve's Weekly Podcast to listen to it. It'll be talking about all things from San Diego Comic Con 2022. There will also be another podcast coming out later this week as well, which will be talking about movie reviews, Disney Plus list for UK and US in August 2022. And also what's going to be coming to Netflix in the UK and US in August 2022, and what's going to be leaving the streaming service as well in August 2022. But yeah, other than that though, there's a bit of a life update for you. Yeah, it's all good at the moment. A very good morning everyone. It is Tuesday morning, just woke up Just got dressed into my work uniform and I'm currently taking Buddy out for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood on this Tuesday morning. As you can see, I'm not wearing a coat. I've not been wearing a coat for the last couple of mornings on my way to work, especially as it's been very hot. And it's been nice and cool, to be honest, in the morning, which I've quite enjoyed. So, you know, making the most out of the cool weather early in the morning as much as I can. But yeah, anyway, it is going to get really hot again today, so not looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm currently taking Buddy out for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood on this Tuesday morning. Okay, so I've just put some food down for Buddy. I've just got some fresh water for him. So I'm just going to pour some of that into his bowl right here, filling it up nicely. There we go. So he's now got some fresh food and some fresh water on this Tuesday morning. Just put my smartwatch on my wrist and just made myself a flask of tea to take with me to work. Just got home from work after doing a 6:15 to 10:15 shift at work. Weren't too bad today. I did some training just before I finished for an hour, which I'm still yet to complete. I've only got 2 more steps to do of my training, so I'll probably do that tomorrow when I've finished putting out the stock on the shelves. But yeah, today at work weren't too bad, but I'm just about to get out my work uniform. And then after that, I'm going to take Buddy out for a very, very quick walk. Honestly, this morning was just so hot and it was just, it was so unbelievable. Like, I could not breathe this morning walking to work. I thought at one point I was going to pass out because there was literally no air at all. Like, it was very mild, very humid, very muggy. It was just not nice walking to work this morning. Really was not nice. So yeah, so I'm going to get out my work uniform. I'm going to very quickly take Buddy up until the first exit of the backfield, because obviously it is very hot out there and I don't want him to be out in that heat for too long. And then, yeah, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, because apparently a cup of tea is actually good for you in the heat. I know you probably might think, really, a cup of tea in a heat wave? No, it is good for you, honestly. So obviously tea has like these molecules in it. There's a lot of science behind it. I mean, hey, you can Google, is cup of tea good for you in hot weather, and even Google will say yes, a cup of tea is good for you in hot weather. Anyway, just about to get out my work uniform on this Tuesday morning. Oh, nice and cool. I'm by my fan. My little desk fan that I've got, I'm next to that, and it's blowing some nice cool air into my face, which I love. I was going to go to the cinema today to go and see Thor Love and Thunder, but I decided that I'm going to give it a miss today, and instead I'm going to go to the cinema tomorrow and Thursday. Tomorrow I'm going to go and see Elvis, and Thursday I'm going to go and see Minions and Thor Love and Thunder as well. So I'm going to see 2 movies on Thursday. I might change Thor Love and Thunder's time again if I'm not working on Thursday, because last Thursday I didn't go to work because I didn't have any hours available to me. I'm not sure about this Thursday. So if I'm not working this Thursday, I might go to the cinema a bit earlier and go and see Thor, and then go and see Minions afterwards, because I think I booked Minions in like on Thursday afternoon, and then obviously I booked Thor Love and Thunder around about 3 o'clock on Thursday. So yeah, if I'm not working Thursday, I will probably go and see Thor beforehand, but we'll find out later in the vlog. Who knows? We'll find out. Yeah, so I'm not going to go to the cinema today. Reason being is because I just thought it was just too hot to go, and I don't want to be sat in a cinema when, you know, and I don't want to be walking around Bournemouth town in this heat neither. So, you know, So I thought I mean, tomorrow it's supposed to be a bit cooler, and the same on Thursday as well. So that's why I'm going to go to the cinema on Wednesday and Thursday when it's a lot cooler. But for the time being though, I've decided today that I'm going to watch an array of movies on my TV in my bedroom. So you guys are going to find out in a second what movies I'm going to be watching throughout the day. And one other thing I do want to talk about actually before we do move on to the vlog is there's a movie that is available in US cinemas right now called Nope. And it's directed by Jordan Peele, who's best known for directing Get Out and Us, which are both fantastic horror movies, by the way. And it seems like he has smashed it out of the park again with this Nope movie. So basically, it's a horror sci-fi movie about, I think it's a brother and sister who want to capture a UFO sighting using a home surveillance setup. Now, Jordan Peele, he is really well known for doing really fantastic horror movies, to be honest. The two that he's done in the past are fantastic. And it seems like this movie lives up to its hype according to some early reviewers who have already seen the movie, lucky for them. Apparently, you know, the movie is just unimaginable. And the trailer to the movie also does not do the movie justice enough. So it's very interesting. It's very interesting to see what this movie is going to be like. Obviously, the movie is out in US cinemas right now. It'll be released in UK cinemas from August 12th. So we've got a little bit of a wait, I know, and it is a bit of a shame because it's like, I hope and pray that I don't stumble upon any spoilers for the movie over the next few weeks on Twitter or anything, because I really want to go into this spoiler free, and honestly, I'm hoping it's going to be great. So I'm looking forward to seeing Nope when that comes out in UK cinemas soon. So yeah, so without further ado though, we're going to find out what movies I'm watching across today from the next scene of the weekly vlog. Currently watching The Man from Toronto on Netflix. Now watching Don't Make Me Go on Amazon Prime Video. Watching this week's episode of Only Murders in the Building on Disney+. Morning everyone, it is Wednesday morning, we're halfway through the week, which means we're halfway through the weekly vlog. Anyway, nice breeze this morning, nice and cool, which I'm really glad about. At least I'm going to be able to go to work with some air, because yesterday there was no air, as I mentioned earlier in the vlog. I've also noticed as well, it's starting to get a bit more darker in the mornings. You know, a few weeks ago I was filming in this very spot at 4:30 in the morning and it was very light. All of a sudden it's getting darker, which means the days are getting shorter, you know. So anyway, I have got dressed into my work uniform, as you can see, and I am currently taking Buddy out for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood. And also as well, I've just found out that the Halloween Ends first trailer has dropped. So I'm going to watch that while I'm walking to work. I'm dedicated to Halloween, you see. I'm dedicated to those Halloween movies. I'm not going to wait until I get into work to watch the first trailer. No, I'm going to watch it while I'm on my way to work. Just put Buddy's breakfast and fresh water down for him to eat and drink. Just put my smartwatch on my wrist and made myself a flask of tea to take with me to work. Just got home from work after doing a 6:15 to 10:15 shift at work on this Wednesday morning, and just about to get out my work uniform as well. Just before I do though, very quick, I just want to talk about the Halloween Ends trailer. Oh my god, it's about 1 minute and 15 seconds long. it doesn't really give too much away, which I really like, because I feel like the last two Halloween trailers have kind of gave so much away. It kind of takes away the enjoyment of the movie. I still enjoy the movies, but I just felt like the trailer kind of gave too much away, and you know, it doesn't really kind of excite you to go, oh, this wasn't shown in the trailer, or oh, this wasn't shown in the trailer. So yeah, so I like that. I mean, it seems like it's going to be a bit more action-packed. I mean, I think there's definitely going to be a couple of deaths in Halloween Ends for sure, but I think it is definitely going to be a bit more action-packed rather than, you know, killing, which is fine. I'm happy with that. I mean, I really can't wait to see Laurie Strode take her last stand against Michael Myers. I definitely think she has got ammunition to take him on now, especially given what happens at the end of Halloween Kills. Yeah, I mean, literally, I'm excited for the movie. There is a line in that trailer, by the way, that Laurie Strode says, which I'm not going to repeat, because it's very rude. But it's very badass. Let's just say that. It's very badass. And I really can't wait to actually see Laurie Strode try and kick Michael Myers' butt in Halloween Ends. I mean, I don't know how it'll end. I mean, it could end in Michael Myers actually dying, or it could end up with Laurie Strode dying, like Michael Myers ends up proving to be successful in the fight and ends up killing Laurie Strode in the end. I mean, I don't know. Very interesting to see how this movie will turn out, but either way though, I'm super excited and super stoked for October when that movie does get released in cinemas. The movie, by the way, for those wanting to know when Halloween Ends comes out, it will be released in US and UK cinemas on October 14th, 2022. In the meantime, though, as I just mentioned, time for me to get out my work uniform. It's very stuffy in this room. I think someone just got confused. They were literally just driving their car on a foot pavement where the members of the public are allowed to walk and cars aren't allowed to drive on. Weird. Very weird. Anyway, by the way, it is Wednesday morning still, just taking Buddy out for a second walk of the day around the back field. And also as well, I'm going to be heading off to the cinema very shortly. I'll reveal what movie I'm seeing in a few seconds time. But I have also got a drink, a tropical juice drink I got from work, and I also got a bag of popcorn as well to eat during the movie. Okay, so in that last scene of the vlog, I was mentioning about me going to the cinema today. Not gonna happen. Sadly, it's not gonna happen. Because there's just some bits going on here at home which I feel the need that I do need to be here just for supportive reasons. I'm not going to go into any detail as to what it is because it's very private and very personal, to be honest. But I am going to the cinema tomorrow though. The movie that I was going to see today, I'm going to move to either Friday or maybe at some point over the weekend. But yeah, not today, sadly. I'm not going to go today just because I do feel like I am needed here at home. Yeah. Anyway, I am, however, though, I am going to obviously stay at home for the rest of the day. Can I just say, it was very nice and cool outside when I took Buddy for a walk. It was very nice and breezy, and I just loved being out there because we needed that cool breeze. We definitely did. But I am going to stay at home and I'm going to watch some movies at home. As a matter of fact, my friend Damon has recommended me 2 movies to watch. One of them is called Terrifier, so I'm going to give that a watch on my iMac in a moment. And I might also watch Event Horizon as well, because that's another movie that he recommended to me. So I might give that a watch as well. There is some other movies that I do need to catch up on and watch. I mean, I've got like the Bob's Burgers movie, which I never went and saw in the cinemas because I just didn't feel the need that there was any reason for me to watch it in the cinemas. So I might give that a watch a little bit later on. Yeah, I'll reveal what movies I'm watching on my iMac across the afternoon, so that you guys know what movies I'm watching. I probably won't give my thoughts on them though, because obviously I don't want this vlog dragging out as long as it is. But feel free to listen to my podcast on the 29th of July, because then I will definitely be talking about some of these movies that I've just mentioned, and I will give my thoughts on some of those movies as well. Yeah, so let's find out what movies I'm watching for the rest of the afternoon, but I'm definitely going to start off with The Terrifier. Good morning, it is Thursday morning and I'm currently on my way to catch a bus to Bournemouth Town Centre. Going off to the cinema. I'll reveal what movie I'm seeing at the cinema very shortly. Must do apologise, by the way, I didn't film much after the last scene from yesterday. I think I just had too much on my mind. I just needed to clear my mind, not film anything, and yeah. So anyway, I'm back today, which is all fun and games. But yeah, so I'm going to catch the bus anyway and go off to Bournemouth Town Centre, which would be nice. And what I'm going to do at Bournemouth Town Centre is I'm going to go to the cinema, but first I'm going to head off to Wetherspoons and have a breakfast. So let's find out what I've got for breakfast today. So I'm at Odeon Cinemas in BH2 Bournemouth, and I'm just about to see Thor Love and Thunder in Screen 10, the biggest cinema screening that there is here at Odeon BH2 in Bournemouth. And as you can see here, I'm in row P, seat 1. Just got back from the cinema, and I'm just about to take Buddy out for a quick walk around the backfield for the second time for today. But yeah, I've just got back from the cinema. I would say that Thor Love and Thunder was an okay movie. I'm not gonna say it was a fantastic movie, it was absolutely perfect or anything like that in any way, because I didn't think it was like the greatest Marvel movie that I've ever seen. I don't think so. I mean, I liked some of the characters. You got Christian Bale as the villain Gore. I thought he was great, and I love the way how we kind of, at the beginning of the movie, we kind of got to see a bit of Gore's backstory as to how he becomes this villain. And I love that at the end of the movie, it kind of ties up as well, the story, which I think is quite nice, and it's also a little bit tragic and heartbreaking in places as well. Natalie Portman as Jane Foster and Mighty Thor, I thought she did the role really well in that, and I really enjoyed that quite a lot as well. And again, she also has a bit of a heartbreaking storyline in this one as well. But I think it's done appropriately. So yeah, my hat does go off to Taika Waititi, the director, for you know, kind of making that story feel quite raw in places. The soundtrack was great. I love the use of like rock songs throughout the movie, which was great. I loved that as well. The only three issues actually that I have with the movie is the screaming goats. I mean, at first I found it funny that we've got these screaming goats, but then you kind of get halfway through the movie and you're hearing them scream and you're just like, oh, shut up, please. So yeah, so I found that quite annoying halfway through the movie. So if they return in the MCU, if they return in another Thor movie, please, I'm begging, don't feature them that often in a movie, because they are quite annoying. And also as well, the forced jokes. Like, there was a couple of jokes in there which I felt like were forced in there, and I didn't find them funny at all. Like, there was a couple of, like, Marvel-style jokes, which I did find a bit humorous. But I think it was, like, some of the jokes that maybe Taika himself added in there, which I kind of just felt like they were forced. So I didn't like that aspect of it, neither. The third and final thing that I didn't like about the movie as well is the fact that we didn't see many gods being killed by Gore. Because Gore is a god butcher in this, so he's there killing off all these different gods. We hardly saw any gods being killed off, so it was just referred to in the movie, which is kind of disappointing because I would have felt like Thor Love and Thunder would have had a bit more of a darker feel if there was a bit more violence in it, a little bit more, not like heavy violence, but just a little bit more added in there. You know, and Marvel, I mean, they are testing out the whole dark side of the MCU and stuff like that, so it's a shame they didn't really dive into, like, the dark style MCU with Thor Love and Thunder. I mean, it was a great movie, it was fun in places, it was colourful in places as well, don't get me wrong, but it did have its flaws. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be in any rush to watch this movie again anytime soon. Like, even if it arrives on Disney Plus, I'm going to say in September is when it will arrive on Disney Plus. I reckon Disney Plus Day in September is when we're going to see Thor Love and Thunder on Disney Plus, which is September 8th, for those wondering when Disney Plus Day is. I'll confirm it, by the way, nearer the time when Thor Love and Thunder arrives on Disney Plus. But when it does hit Disney Plus, I'm not going to be any rush to go and watch it again. I will go back and revisit it at some point, surely, but not anytime soon. But yeah, I mean, for what it was worth, it was an okay movie. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't great. I'm just holding out hope that Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which comes out in November, will be even better. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure that'll be even better, and I'm sure it will do Chadwick Boseman's legacy justice in that movie as well. So that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Speaking of Disney Plus, before I do head off and take Buddy for his walk, some news this week actually. Lightyear, the Pixar movie, Lightyear, is going to be arriving on Disney Plus on August the 3rd. So by the time this video goes out, that'll be next Wednesday. So yeah, so it'll be available globally on Disney Plus on August 3rd. So I mean, that movie was okay. I mean, I'm not saying it was perfect, but I might go back and watch it again just to see if I feel any different after giving it a second rewatch. I mean, I don't know, but when I first watched it, I really didn't feel anything for this movie. It was just there, you know. But there we go. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just about to take Buddy out for his second walk of the day around the backfield on this Thursday afternoon. Friday evening, a little bit of a delay to this week's Steve Summer of Gaming 2022 video, but it's finally coming out at 6 PM UK time, so by the time this vlog goes out, of course, it'll be available on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Feel free to check it out. It's Steve Summer of Gaming 2022. Microsoft Flight Simulator, Xbox Cloud Gaming. Obviously, it's available on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. I'm at the Toby Carvery in Cooperdene in Bournemouth, and for breakfast today, I've got obviously a refillable Coca-Cola in the glass there, and I've also got some baked beans, some fried eggs, some sausages, some hash browns, and I've also got some onion. I don't know what it is really, but I've got some of that as well. That's my breakfast for today. Well, I've just got back from the shop, so I've just bought myself a banana yazoo milkshake right there, and I also bought a Monster Zero Sugar, Zero Caffeine, I believe it is, energy drink, which I put in the fridge because I'm going to have that tomorrow, maybe after work or something. And I also picked up a couple of other bits of snacks as well. So I picked up some onion rings, I also picked up some cheese and onion Pringles, some prawn cocktail Pringles as well, prawn cocktail Pringles. I also picked up some squashies as well, because I've not had them in a while, and I also picked up another squashies packet as well, which I like. And finally, but not least, I also picked up a Aero Mint chocolate bar as well, because I've not had an Aero chocolate bar in a very long time. Currently watching Solar Opposites Season 3 on Disney+. For dinner tonight, I've got a burger with some melted cheese, some chips, and some baked beans as well. Friday night, time for me to get a little bit geeky for this part of the weekly vlog. Couple of bits of news that has come out of San Diego Comic-Con, because this weekend is San Diego Comic-Con, so I will be covering some of the bits on the weekly vlog. First of all, I want to talk about The Walking Dead. They've released a brand new trailer for the final set of episodes for The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is going to be coming back in the US, I believe, on October 2nd. The chances of it coming back here in the UK, we usually have The Walking Dead. Here in the UK, we usually have the new episode a day after the US, so it could be October 3rd is when The Walking Dead will return for the final set of episodes here in the UK, and obviously you'll be able to watch those on Disney Plus here in the UK when they are out. But what I can say though is we got a final trailer for that, which, to be honest, doesn't look too bad. I may give the final set of episodes a watch. I haven't watched the batch 2 of The Walking Dead from series 11, so I need to catch up with batch 2 before I watch batch 3, but I'll give them a watch. We also got a trailer from Tales from The Walking Dead as well, which is a brand new spin-off series. I believe it's going to be coming out later this year. I think it's going to be in August. I will double check that just to make sure that I am getting that correct. But yeah, we also got a trailer for Tales from The Walking Dead as well. So let me just see. It should come up under The Walking Dead. It's not there. Maybe I need to actually just put in the full title. The Walking Dead. There we go. Let's see if this will come up with the trailer. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll see. Tales of the Walking Dead. It doesn't really... Okay, it doesn't really give us anything about... Let me go into the hashtag Tales of Walking Dead. That'll give us a look, won't it? Surely. Yeah, it does. It premieres in August 14th. Is when Tales of the Walking Dead airs in the US. I don't know when it's going to air in the UK. I don't know where it's going to air in the UK. It probably won't air on Disney Plus. It'll probably be airing somewhere else. Either way, I will confirm more details on where Tales of the Walking Dead is airing here in the UK when we get closer to the air date, I'm sure I'll find out more information. But yeah, so that's the Walking Dead front. There's also the Marvel front as well. Now tomorrow they're going to be doing a Marvel Studios presentation. So we can kind of expect things like She-Hulk. We can expect maybe a first trailer to Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which is the next Marvel movie to come out in cinemas in November. But today we got some updates in regards to some of the animated shows that are coming to Disney Plus over the next 2 years. So What If season 2 is going to be dropping onto Disney Plus in early 2023. And X-Men 97 is going to be dropping its first season. This is the reboot, by the way, of X-Men 97. Obviously, we're going to be seeing the first season of the rebooted X-Men 97 dropping onto Disney Plus in late 2023, so around about autumn 2023. And we're also in 2024 going to be getting Spider-Man Freshman Year. And that's also been renewed for a season 2 already, which is going to be titled Spider-Man Sophomore Year. And we're also going to be getting Marvel Zombies as well. Now, Marvel Zombies is not going to be a show for teenagers. It's going to be a show for adults. I mean, this is great. I mean, this means, even though this is an animated series, it means they can show a lot of blood, they can show a lot of gore in this. I mean, yeah, I'm really excited for this one being a 15 or 18 plus rated show here in the UK. TVMA over in the States, obviously, that will be the that'll be the rating over there. But yeah, I mean, literally, obviously, they've also announced that What If Season 3 is in the works already as well. X-Men 97 is getting a Season 2 as well. We also got a little fun trailer for I Am Groot as well, which is 5 mini short episodes which are dropping onto Disney Plus on August 10th, just before She-Hulk lands on Disney Plus. Yeah, I mean, it looks fun. It looks like something that I would probably watch. I'm definitely going to give it a watch when it does arrive onto Disney Plus. Couple of little bits from X-Men 97. What I can say is like Magneto is going to be the leader for X-Men, which I'm really, really excited to see. And with Spider-Man, Norman Osborn is going to be having a major role in the series. And we can also expect to see Charlie Cox back to voice Daredevil. We could see Doctor Strange back as well in Spider-Man Freshman Year. And we are also going to be seeing some villains as well in the form of Tarantula and Dr. Octopus as well. He's going to be one of the villains. Yeah, I mean, literally, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the animated stuff. I think it's going to be great over the next couple of years. There is a bit of an argument, a bit of a debate at the moment on Twitter as to whether or not Spider-Man Freshman Year is part of the MCU or it's not part of the MCU. Whether or not it's actually going to be canon to any of the other shows or any of the other movies going forward, or it's just going to be its own separate thing. So that's very, very interesting to kind of debate about, but we'll see nearer the time. I'm sure Marvel will confirm stuff nearer to the time in regards to that. But there is a lot of Marvel content coming out over the next couple of years, which we have got to look forward to, all on Disney Plus. And of course, like I say, they are going to announce some bits and pieces at San Diego Comic-Con tomorrow for like some of the live action Marvel stuff. But I think they're going to hold a lot of it back for September when Disney do their D23 event. So that's when we're going to definitely expect to hear a lot more about the future of Marvel and what's next and stuff like that. But I think for this, for the San Diego Comic-Con event, I could just see them just promoting a little bit of She-Hulk, maybe showing off another trailer or giving away a couple more clips from the series, and they might even showcase Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. They might even reveal Werewolf by Night, the Halloween special, which has been long rumoured to be filming and being released at Halloween on Disney+. They might even showcase a little tiny snippet from Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, which we'll be getting at Christmas as well on Disney+. So, be very interesting to see what tomorrow will bring for that. Anyway, it is Friday night. It is just coming up to 11:15. I'm just about to take my medication and drink my last cup of tea of the evening before I head off to bed, as I do have work early tomorrow. And I've also had a shower, and obviously, as you can tell, I've got changed into my pyjamas. Anyway, I will speak to you guys in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Saturday afternoon. Just finished work after doing a 6:15 to 11:15 shift at work, and I'm currently at Costa Coffee in Kingston, and I'm just about to have a mint choc chip and cream frappe while I wait for my bus to get me home from work. It is Saturday night, and for dinner tonight I've got a McDonald's. So I've got a crispy chicken Italiano. I've also got some chips. I've got a tiramisu McFlurry, and I've got a large Coca-Cola. It is Saturday night, and I've just taken Buddy out for his last walk of the evening around the back field. Very, very nice windy breeze at the end of my walk with Buddy, which I really enjoyed. Very nice breezy wind coming towards me, which I was like, this was definitely needed. And I've also made myself my last cup of tea of the evening as well, which obviously I'm going to take my medication with before I head off to bed as well, because obviously I've got work early in the morning. Before I do head off to bed though, I'm just going to reveal some of the things that I got today snack wise for my room when I finish work. So I got some bacon rashers, I got some prawn shells as well, I also got some nutty nugget caramel bars, I believe that is. Yeah, nutty nugget caramel, which are basically the Tesco equivalent of Snickers. And I also got these dreamy caramels, which is the Tesco equivalent of like a Mars bar, I guess you could say. I also got myself a packet of chocolate peanuts as well, which I always like. Oh, I also got myself some shower gel as well, because I ran out of shower gel. And finally, somewhere, I have no idea where, but I'm sure I picked up some, I don't know where's it gone? I'm sure I picked up some other Pringles. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was just an illusion. I'm sure I picked up some more Pringles. Let me see if I can find them. Pringles. Pringles? Pringles anywhere? No to the Pringles? I'm sure I picked up like 2 boxes of Pringles. Maybe I didn't. Well, I had some Pringles earlier. They were cheese and onion flavoured. I'm sure I had prawn cocktail ones. Where did they disappear to? I mean, I'm not worried about it now, because it's not like as if I'm going to eat them now. Not at 11 o'clock at night, and especially before I'm heading off to bed. But I was going to show you guys them. Actually, my receipt's right here. I can have a look. Does it say prawn cocktail Pringles? Or maybe it's just me. No, it's just me. I didn't even... Wait. Yeah, it is... No. Okay. Well, there we go. Maybe it might have been... in the other, maybe it was the other Pringles I was thinking of. Oh yeah, it was the one, because I had Pringles earlier. Obviously it was the ones that I brought from the shop. Yeah, what was it, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. And yeah, I had some cheese and onion Pringles, which I had today, which I bought from the shop yesterday over the road. And obviously that's where I'm getting the prawn cocktail Pringles from. Not the, no, I didn't get any Pringles from work, after work today. So yeah, so there we go. Not much has come out of San Diego Comic-Con, really, for me to talk about, other than the Shazam trailer came out, which doesn't look too bad. I might be interested in watching the new Shazam movie when that comes out in December. There was a new Black Adam trailer that also got released, which I'm still yet to watch. There was a John Wick 4 trailer, which looks really good. I will definitely, you know what, I'll go and see John Wick 4 when that comes out next year. It's got Keanu Reeves in it, so I'll definitely give that a watch. And they've just been talking about the Simpsons season 34, which will be coming out over in the States in September. Obviously here in the UK it will be a little bit later in the autumn. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, they're going to be doing some things. They're going to be breaking some rules and some boundaries and stuff like that with season 34, which they have hinted at. They haven't revealed exactly what they're going to do, but it's going to be very interesting to see what they do. But yeah, so I can't wait. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the Simpsons with season 34. Other than that, they've not announced anything else. The Marvel Studios panel is coming up later tonight at 1 AM in the morning, so I'm not going to stay awake for that, obviously, because I've got work tomorrow. So as soon as I get into work in the morning, I'm going to be straight on social media and I'm going to find out everything that was announced at the Marvel Studios panel in San Diego. Yeah, anyway, I'm now just about to head off to bed as I do have work tomorrow, so I will speak to you guys in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Sunday. Morning everyone, it is Sunday morning, just woke up, just got dressed into my work uniform. It's 4:30 in the morning and I'm currently taking Buddy out for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood. Just made myself a flask of tea to take with me to work. Sunday morning, just got into work and I'm just about to start my shift at work. I'm doing a 6:45 to 11:45 shift today at work and I'm currently listening to some music on Apple Music on my phone. I'm going to be talking about Marvel in the next scene, or in the next couple of scenes of the weekly vlog. There's some big stuff that got announced overnight. I'm so excited to talk about that in this vlog. It'll be coming up in the next few moments. Stay tuned. This part of the weekly vlog is very, very appropriate. It is Sunday afternoon, by the way. And the reason why it's appropriate is because, look at this. I'm wearing my Infinity Gauntlet Marvel t-shirt. And I'm here to talk about Marvel, as a matter of fact, because I mean, like I said in the last scene of the vlog, there's so much that got announced overnight at San Diego Comic-Con. So I'm going to start. Obviously, they've been talking about Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So first of all, Black Panther Wakanda Forever is going to be released in cinemas on the 11th of November 2022. So a little bit later on this year, Black Panther Wakanda Forever is going to get released in cinemas. Now, they have released a trailer, they have released a poster for that movie as well, and I must say, I must say that I really enjoyed the trailer for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and I'm definitely going to go and see it when it does get released in cinemas in November. The poster is just basically Black Panther's mask, and that's pretty much it, really. So it's a very bland looking poster, but it's very appropriate, I think, because obviously, again, it's kind of a tribute movie to the late and the great Chadwick Boseman as well. But there is so much, though. So obviously Phase 4 is going to come to an end with Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So that's happening in November. And then we go into 2023. And of course, from there, we are going to be having Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So honestly, there is a lot for me to go through. So I'm just trying to find the Phase 5 list through Twitter right now. It is here somewhere. And then obviously I will go through it. Obviously this bit here. Phase 6. So what I will say actually is, while I'm finding it, is from Phase 4 to Phase 6 of the MCU, it's been titled the Multiverse Saga. So obviously you had Phase 1 to 3 known as the Infinity Saga. This is obviously the Multiverse Saga, which is obviously titled appropriately given the fact that a lot of the stories are going to be based around the multiverse, or they're going to somewhat tie up with the multiverse. By the way, Daredevil will be returning in She-Hulk as well, just to let you know. Loki Season 2 is going to be released in summer. So, okay, here we go. So we've got Phase 5 of the MCU, actually. We'll go through it. So, I don't know if I can zoom in anymore. Yeah, I can. There we are. So, Phase 5 in February 17th, 2023. You've got Ant-Man the Wasp, Quantumania. May the 5th, 2023. You've got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. In summer 2023, you've got Loki Season 2. And in July 28th, 2023, you've got The Marvels. November 3rd, 2023, that's my birthday. You've got the movie Blade coming out. And you've also got coming out in spring 2023, you've got Secret Invasion coming to Disney Plus. And summer 2023, you've got Echo coming to Disney Plus. And then in the autumn 2023, you've got Ironheart coming to Disney Plus. At some point between winter 2023 - early 2024, you've got Agatha Coven of Chaos coming to Disney Plus. In spring 2024, you've got Daredevil Born Again, which is an 18-episode series. That's going to be coming to Disney Plus. And then May the 3rd, 2024, you've got Captain America New World Order. Of course, that's going to be starring Anthony Mackie as the new Captain America, of course. And then as we then go into Phase 6 of the Multiverse Saga, so far what has been announced from that is Fantastic Four, which will be releasing on November 8th, 2024. That's going to be the first movie of Phase 6. And then in 2025, we've got 2 Avengers movies coming out in the form of Avengers The Kang Dynasty, which will release on May 5th, 2025, and then it culminates into basically Avengers Endgame level movie in the form of Avengers Secret Wars, which will release on November 8th, 2025. Yes. I'm excited for Avengers Secret War. I can't wait for Avengers Secret War because honestly that's going to be the culmination of everything that we've seen in Phase 4 so far and what we're going to continue to see in Phase 4 until the end of this year. And then obviously it's going to be everything we see in Phase 5. That's going to, literally, it's all going to tie in to Phase 6. Now obviously that's all that's been announced with Phase 6 so far. That doesn't mean to say that's all we're getting in Phase 6. Oh no, because obviously there is going to be a lot of shows that's going to be coming up in that lineup as well. Obviously, don't forget, we've also got like some of the animated stuff which I mentioned about earlier in this week's weekly vlog as well, which is coming up, which I'm excited to see. And I can't wait. I really can't wait to see what else Marvel have got lined up. Obviously, we've got D23 happening in September. There's a few things that they previously announced which wasn't talked about at San Diego Comic-Con. I'll give you a prime example. Deadpool 3, they didn't talk about that. They didn't talk about Armor Wars neither, which I believe is a Disney Plus series. They didn't talk about that, so maybe they're saving that for D23. At some point, they've got to announce an X-Men movie, I think, with the MCU. So I reckon they might talk something about the X-Men, maybe a movie for the X-Men or something during D23 in September. And maybe they will talk a little bit more about Phase 6. But I mean, to be honest, the fact that we're getting Avengers Secret Wars and Avengers Kang of Dynasty in 2025 for Phase 6, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Phase 6, I mean, obviously, Avengers Secret War is definitely going to be the conclusion of the multiverse saga. But I do wonder if in that same phase, they'll also bring in the new saga. And actually, I read a tweet just before I hit record on this, going, imagine if Phase 7 to 9's big bad villain was Galactus. Now, Galactus, if you don't know who he is, he's obviously somebody that goes around and he eats planets, and he can even eat universes as well. So, if he was the big bad for Phase 7 to 9 of the MCU, I mean, good gosh, that would be huge. That would be absolutely huge. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm excited for the future of Marvel. I really can't wait to see where the future of Marvel goes. I'm definitely going to be checking out those shows and those movies. There is quite a lot of those shows. I think more so in Phase 5. I mean, Phase 4, for me, has felt quite weak in some areas. Like, Eternals, I wasn't really that interested in. Black Widow wasn't too bad, but I mean, again, it wasn't really like a big, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to go back and watch that movie again. And I feel like the same with Thor, Love and Thunder. Doctor Strange, I enjoyed. Spider-Man No Way Home, I enjoyed as well. Yeah, I mean, there's a few shows as well. Loki, WandaVision, Moon Knight. There's a few shows there which I've also enjoyed as part of Phase 4 of the MCU. But I do think that going forwards, there is going to be a lot of shows and a lot more movies as well that I will definitely be racing to go and see at the cinema by opening weekend or opening week at least. Because, yeah, they do look really, really interesting. Apparently, MODOK is going to be appearing in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania next year as well. That's also been announced. Yeah, I mean, literally, this is going to be very interesting where this goes with the Marvel Cinematic Universe between now and 2025. The fact that we're getting a Daredevil series for Disney Plus, it was already announced, but obviously they reconfirmed that it's going to be dropping in on Disney Plus in 2024. you know, the fact we're getting a Daredevil series, I really do at some point, and I was talking to my friend Damon about this on Instagram a minute ago, that I've never seen Daredevil, I've never seen Jessica Jones, or any of the Netflix Marvel shows. And to be honest, I think they came out at a time where I didn't really have Netflix. Or anything like that, and it was just shows that I just never bothered checking into. But the fact now they're available to watch on Disney Plus, they're also available to watch in 4K resolution, so I can even watch them on my TV in 4K. You know, I should really get on and watch them, because you just never know. By the time we get Secret Wars, some of those characters from some of those shows, like Jessica Jones, maybe even Punisher, or any of those characters, they could all appear in Secret Wars. You just don't know. Anything could happen with the multiverse, and obviously them bringing in some of the Marvel characters. So that'll be very interesting to see. Anyway, I've spoken way too long about Marvel. I know, I do apologise, but I do have a massive love for Marvel. I'm a big geek in Marvel, and I could just literally talk to somebody about Marvel all day. I mean, literally, I'm so glad, because you know, obviously me and Kieran, we talk about Marvel quite a lot, and I am going to be seeing Kieran tomorrow as well, so I'll definitely be getting his thoughts on some of the announcements that have come out of Comic-Con, because he likes Marvel as well. And obviously I do talk to my friend Damon about Marvel as well, because me and him, we're like major Marvel geeks. Like, honestly, we absolutely love Marvel. But yeah, I mean, like I say, there are some shows that I definitely need to check out from Marvel, because I've still yet to watch them. But yeah, and obviously me and Kyra, we talk about Marvel from time to time as well, which is good. I mean, she's just recently watched Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, so we've been talking about that recently, and I've even spoken to her today about some of the Marvel announcements as well, in terms of like Avengers Secret Wars, and I told her how it comes about in the comic books and stuff like that. Not that I've read the comic books or anything like that, but I've done some research on this on the internet. I've done some research on the internet, but to be honest, I really should buy the comic book. Now that I know that Secret Wars is being turned into a Marvel movie, I should definitely do my reading up in terms of the comic books, because it'll be very interesting to see how it compares to the comic books come 2025 when the movie gets released. So by the way, the first Avengers movie in 2025 gets released in May, and then the second Avengers movie, which will be the Secret Wars movie, will get released on November 8th, 2025. So yeah, so that's going to be very interesting. Anyway, that's enough from me in terms of Marvel. I've spoken way too long about Marvel, so I do apologise. Let's now continue with the rest of this week's weekly vlog before I wrap things up. It's a lovely sunny summer's afternoon on this Sunday afternoon, and I'm currently taking Buddy out for his second walk of the day around the backfield. Look who's come to join me in my room. Aww. Buddy. Aww. Currently watching some classic episodes of The Crystal Maze on BritBox on my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus device, and I'm also going to have some Pringles prawn cocktail flavour, the infamous Pringles, which I thought I brought yesterday from work, but I didn't buy yesterday from work. I bought them from the shop the other day. Silly me. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap this weekly vlog up here, because I haven't really got much else to say or do for the rest of the day. I'm going to be having dinner very shortly. I'm having something with frozen peas. I can't remember what it was now, but it was something with frozen peas. Anyway, I am also going to be recording my San Diego Comic-Con 2022 podcast as well this evening, because I'm going out for the day pretty much tomorrow. So I'm going to record the podcast later, ready for that to be out on Monday the 25th of July at 4 PM UK time on Spotify Music, Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts. Just search for Steve's Weekly Podcast to give it a listen. I'll be talking everything that got announced at San Diego Comic Con. So it's things that I've spoke about in this video, which obviously I'll talk about, and there's things that I've not spoken about in this video, which I'll talk about on the podcast in more detail. So I'm going to do that. I'm not video calling Kieran tonight, my friend Kieran, because obviously I'm going to be seeing him tomorrow. So you'll see him hopefully in next week's weekly vlog. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this video. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. That would be grateful as always. And if you are new around here and you're not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, SteveOfficial, feel free to hit that subscribe button to become a Stevo today. I'll be back on Friday the 29th of July with my next YouTube video, which will be another episode of Steve's Summer of Gaming. And of course, the weekly vlog will be back next week, as always, on Monday. But from me, though, it's goodbye. Thanks for watching. See you guys in my next YouTube video.